What's up? Sai here, and today I wanted to let you know I'm beginning the journey, which is going to be a short one, of something called a protein sparing modified fast. I'm starting it in 2 days, so I'm going to update you with my progress in this video, so stick with me. And what is it? It's a diet that you use for a short period of time, and I believe bariatric surgeons used it on patients originally to get their body fat lower to help with surgery. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. And there's some people who have made books about this since it's something that's been proven to help people shred extra body fat. That being said, for somebody who has a lot of extra body fat to shred, they can do this a lot longer. For somebody like me who's starting out at between 13 and 14% body fat, then I'm only going to do it for 5 days. But it consists of high protein, meaning your body weight in grams of protein per pound, or 1.5 times your body weight in pounds per gram of protein. I'm probably not going to do the 1.5 pounds. And then you basically eat zero fat, or as close to zero fat as you can get, with one exception. And you're going to have a very, very, very limited amount of carbohydrates coming mainly from very low carbohydrate vegetables. So it is going to be a keto diet, but not intentionally, because it's going to be a very extreme calorie deficit. So the idea is I've been doing this ketovore diet. I lost 12 pounds, and now I want to shred off a little bit more of that extra fat, and I've got something great coming after that I'm going to be trying to see how far I can take this. So if you're liking what I'm saying, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel, and please leave some comments to help to boost me, since I've been doing YouTube since 2008, and I only have 2-point-something thousand subscribers at this time. You could help me out. But forget about that for now. I'm doing this for myself, but also to share with you so you can see what realistic results that you might be able to get. But back to the protein sparing modified fast, I'll also be having some quality fish oil, specifically cod liver oil. I believe this protein sparing modified fast is going to have some pretty outstanding results in a short time. I want to point out really fast the specific fish oil that I will be using to get DHA and EPA for my protein sparing modified fast will be this Nordic Naturals Arctic D cod liver oil. And I've researched the fish oils pretty well. The Nordic Naturals cod liver oil is one of the best one. It does have a few extra ingredients, which you can see if you look here at the extras. But for the most part, it's a very pure cod liver oil, and probably one that you can trust more than most of the others that are on the shelves. If I was going to recommend another one, it would be the Carlson's, but this will be my first time ever using fish oil. I just know about these fish oil supplements from working in the Whole Foods nutrition department in the past. So I also want to point out something else. Although I'm going to be taking this cod liver oil today with my protein sparing modified fast, I'm also going to be eating the salmon. And if I would have known that the salmon had as much DHA and EPA in it as it does, I wouldn't have had both of them together today. But I am going to have both of them together today. But on the days where I eat salmon specifically, I'm not going to be using the cod liver oil during the protein sparing modified fast, because I think it would be redundant to have the extra DHA and EPA. In addition to having the cod liver oil during the protein sparing modified fast, I will be also taking a multivitamin, because I'm going to be at about 800 calories per day. It's recommended that you take a multivitamin to make sure that you're covering a lot of your bases for your nutrition while you are in a severe calorie deficit. And I am glad this is only going to be for 5 days, but you can see this is a very good supplement as far as supplements go, and this is the one that I will be using during the protein sparing modified fast. Links in the description, or scan the QR code. Smells very lemony. I'm going to do a whole teaspoon. There it is. It's very lemony. To me, it tastes good. So my Nordic Naturals cod liver oil was my first meal of the day on the protein sparing modified fast. And I'm going to be getting most of my calories today from this 20-ounce piece of salmon with the skin included, and it is just salmon, wild caught, no colorings or anything else in it. But to give you an idea, again, on the macros of the protein sparing modified fast, generally 800 calories or less per day. And I had said before about 1 to 1.5 grams of protein per pound of body weight, but I actually found out that a general recommendation is 0.7 grams of protein per pound of body weight. So for me, who weighs about 158 pounds right now, that would only be about 110 grams of protein per day. I think I'm going to probably get closer to that. Today, I'm probably going to get around 125 grams of protein based upon what is in this salmon. In addition, fats should stay at 20 grams or less. I'm going to be a little bit over that with this whole piece of salmon and this cod liver oil today. Other than that, I won't have any added fat. And the carbohydrates, I'm going to try to keep it between 20 and 30 grams per day. So let's see what's next. All right, for my first day of protein sparing modified fast, this is basically my meal for the day. You can see I've got a little bit of this organic Kikkoman soy sauce on this raw salmon. It's mostly raw, and we've got some cooked tomatoes around it. And then I have some wasabi here on the side, and I'm about to eat it. I'm thinking it's going to be really good. All right, this is the second day of protein sparing modified fast. I have some cod loin here, and this is raw. Underneath the cod loin, I've got some freshly cooked shrimp that were raw, and I've got some onions, and I have a salad that consists of just apple cider vinegar with tomatoes, onions, and iceberg lettuce, all organic, and wasabi. When you're doing a protein sparing modified fast, it's recommended that you get your protein from actual foods, and I've been doing that primarily. However, I have found that having a little bit of whey protein powder with a little bit of organic stevia is helping me to get a little bit of extra protein, and it gives me another chance to eat during the day, which is really nice when you're on such a calorie restricted diet. Just wanted to share that with you. So this is my third night dinner. Again, lettuce, onions, and tomatoes, chicken breast, and a little bit of boiled onions to go on top of the chicken breast. So this is my body after 5 days of doing a protein sparing modified fast. So I've completed my protein sparing modified fast. And really quick, in case you want to know right away, I did lose 3 pounds exactly. And to put this in context, it was most likely not water weight. And the reason I say that is because I was following a ketogenic diet in the many days before I started the protein sparing modified fast. So it either had to be fat or muscle. I think it was more likely that it was mostly fat. I did check my body fat on a scale, and according to that scale, I lost about 0.4% body fat, so not a lot, but the 3 pounds in 5 days, I'm pretty impressed with that. That being said, I mentioned that this protein sparing modified fast may have been invented for bariatric surgery, and although it is used in that context pretty often these days, it wasn't originally used for that. It was invented by a Dr. George Blackburn, and it was used in a medical context for obese patients to lose weight while sparing their muscle mass while they were in a calorie deficit. And since then, it's used by many people across the world, probably even bodybuilders, because it is a proven way to preserve lean body mass while losing weight. So, that being said, it wasn't that hard. It definitely wasn't easy. I think the main thing is that the protein is very satiating, and I did have quite a bit, usually close to probably my lean body mass or more in grams of protein. So I'm excited, and I feel very good about the fact that I actually completed this. I am also very thankful I'm done with it because I want to get on to the next phase where I'm not in such a restricted diet. And I'm feeling like a rock star because of following a ketovore style diet before for 60 days and then going straight into that protein sparing modified fast. I think I've lost close to 15 pounds now, and I think that is mostly body fat, but I feel very good. comparing to how I felt 65 days ago. I have so much to share. I really feel like I've entered a whole new era of creating these kinds of videos for you because I'm having such success. And I feel like after the many years of doing YouTube videos and trying to be somebody who is an expert in health and nutrition and fitness, that I'm kind of finally starting to understand something that is really transferable to other people. So I hope that you will continue to follow me on this journey. And I also want to say that my next journey is not going to be for a super long time, but I am going to be changing things up. On the weekends for the next couple of weeks, I will continue to do a ketovore style diet. But during the week, Monday through Friday for the next 2 weeks, I'm going to be following a very high carbohydrate diet with virtually zero fat and a good amount of protein. There's a lot of people out there that believe that cutting out the carbohydrates from your diet is not good for your insulin sensitivity and could lead to stress hormones being produced in your body. And I'm looking to see what happens if I'm still at around the calories that I need per day or a slight calorie deficit while adding in a lot of carbohydrates without any of the fat. I know I'm going to miss the fat just like I did this week, but at least I'm going to have those carbohydrates, and we're going to see what's going to happen with that. Are these kinds of videos helping you? Please comment below and let me know what else you might want to see from somebody who's been making videos about health and fitness since 2008. Also, if you want to help support this channel, please always use the links in the description or scan the QR codes in the videos that I make to purchase the products that I might mention that you're interested in. It won't cost you more, but it will benefit me and it'll help me to continue making this kind of content. That being said, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I will see you in the next video.